What's going on, YouTube? I'm E, and this is Simply Put Sense. So I wanted to talk to you guys about a fragrance that came out in the year 2015 by the House Versace. And a lot of you guys have been telling me, E, you need to smell this fragrance. So finally, I got this fragrance. And the name of the fragrance is Hawas.
At last.
Yes, guys, Versace's Hawas. I'm absolutely excited to smell this fragrance. I'm really excited to open up this box. But anyway, I've noticed it on this one website forever, and I've always been curious about it. But up until recently, aquatic fragrances haven't been something I'm interested in. Lately, though, I've been noticing that I'm really feeling aquatics, you know, especially during this time of year. So curious. So anyway, as you guys know, in my first impressions, if I'm into a fragrance, it's gonna get the lady. Hey. And if I'm not really into a fragrance, and it's not really working on my skin too well, it's gonna get the womp womp, which goes a little something like this. Hey. So guys, like always, the tradition, crossing my fingers, no womp-womps, please, no womp-womps.
Here we go.
Very smooth. Like, this has gotta be the smoothest box I've ever felt. Like, what the hell? So, here's the bottle, here's the box. There was the box. This looks pretty interesting. That cap, that bottle shape, that color of juice, that all together, it's a very nice presentation. Here we go. Nice rare. Wow. Hold on. I gotta double check something real quick, guys. Those two smell a lot alike. But I need to confirm that. Okay, guys, so if you're ever scared that Invictus Aqua is about to leave the market and you'll not be able to get a bottle of it and you'll not be able to find it, I think you need to do yourself a favor and get your hands on Hawas ASAP. This actually smells better to my nose than Invictus Aqua. And that's saying a lot because Invictus Aqua has become a fragrance that I've reached for a lot recently since the heat started coming. It actually smells like a much better quality fragrance. That's what's blowing my mind. Like, the opening was so crisp and tight. It was not like a crappy alcohol infested opening, you know what I mean? I wasn't like, it didn't burn my nose, it wasn't giving me anything unpleasant whatsoever at all. There is a lot more cinnamon in Hawas. That's the difference between the two fragrances. This is definitely an aquatic, for sure an aquatic. I'm blown away, guys. And this is actually cheaper than what you can find Invictus Aqua for right now. So that's pretty interesting. I'm like really kicking myself for not paying closer attention to this fragrance before. I'm a huge fan of Versace fragrances, and this has been on my radar for a long time, actually since it came out. And I kind of was playing the game of wait till it gets cheaper. It never did, which is usually a sign that something being offered is great. I gotta say that this fragrance is killing it. Absolutely killing it. I actually prefer this to Invictus Aqua. This is not as fresh. I'll say that though. Nowhere near as fresh. But wow, is it nice. This is a great anytime type of fragrance. I could see Invictus Aqua being more for the heat. I think I could wear this all year with no issue. If the performance lives up to what people say about it on my skin, this is an amazing find for me. I want to thank all of you guys out there who pushed me to get this ASAP, because I'm very, 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 very glad to have this scent in my collection for sure. Absolutely blown away. It has a bubblegum style scent to it. There's like a bubblegum vibe to it with cinnamon and a watery essence. It really comes across like a Middle Eastern interpretation of Invictus for the summer. That's what this smells like. Absolutely blown away. So it's almost like they made Invictus Aqua before Invictus Aqua. This isn't a fragrance for just one lady. No. No. This right here gets 2 ladies. Come on with it. Yep, that's right, guys, because one lady was just not enough for this juice. Absolutely not. So, Hawass. So good, guys. This is something I might get an extra bottle of. Again, guys, thank you so much, all of you out there who pushed me to make sure I get this fragrance ASAP. I've been procrastinating, and I really regret doing that because, damn, this is no game at all. This fragrance smells a lot like a lot of the fragrances that are coming out today. And this fragrance came out 2 years ago. That to me is fascinating, guys. Going strong on my skin. This fragrance is crazy. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. It just smells like a higher quality Invictus Aqua. Oh, man. Guys, if you've ever smelled Hawass by Rasasi, please comment down below and let people know how good this stuff is. Please confirm how good this stuff is. Don't let people see this video and think that I am absolutely blowing things out of proportion or hyping a fragrance that doesn't deserve it. Please let people know how good this stuff is, please. And if it doesn't smell good to you, please let me know why you feel that way also. Seriously. I guarantee though there will not be as many of those comments as there would be comments saying how good this is. So Rasasi, man, if you guys got better distribution in America, you guys would be doing a lot better. It's a shame that this house is only known within the fragrance community and people in the Middle East. That's kind of sad to me. And India, you know. That's sad, you know. It really is. Because I feel like their house takes a lot of pride in their scents and offers their fragrances at such low prices for the quality and for the execution of the composition. It just blows my mind what they do. Very, very, very underrated house for the type of product that they create. People definitely need to pay more attention to Rasasi. Wow. So anyway, that's my first impression of Rasasi's Hawass. An absolute banging fragrance, an absolute hidden gem that should not be hidden no more. Guys, please get a sample of this ASAP. It's amazing. Please let me know what you think about this fragrance or what your favorite Rasasi fragrance is. Or if you don't have a Rasasi scent, what fragrance do you appreciate from the Middle East, from a house from the Middle East? What's your favorite Middle Eastern house? And of course, guys, subscribe to Simply Put Scents if you haven't. I would appreciate your support and like this video if you want to. So I guess that's it, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I'm E. This is Simply I'm simply OUT. Peace. These are fragrances that are pretty much their summer collection fragrances for men. I'm really curious to see what these smell like. I have no clue what they smell like. These are all blind buys, and it was really easy to do it because they were about $17 a piece. It's peanuts for fragrances, and an absolute steal for fragrances that are really, really good.